Hello everyone. Well, today I'm at a train museum called Travel Town. That's right, Travel Town. It's a train museum. It has a lot of great old beautiful trains. Beautiful trains. We're going to take a look. This is located at Griffith Park. Griffith Park, which is located in between the 5 and the 101, very close to Los Angeles, more closer actually to Burbank. So we're going to take a look. And of course I have Muffin's here with me. There's the sign for Travel Town right there. That's a pretty nice little sign. Here's the entrance. Hi. You charged to get in? Well, that was a bust. The reason why is because they charge you $50 an hour if you have a video camera. Photography is what they said. That's dumb. Well, I guess we won't be exploring this one. Well, that wasn't much fun. They won't let you in with a camera unless they're going to charge you. So does that mean a family comes in there with a video camera? They want to video their kids on the trains. You're going to charge you $50 an hour to do that. Can't video your family here apparently. But I'm going to do this. I'm just going to drive around the area, maybe get some sneak peeks. So this is Muffin looking out the window, and down here, that's where the trains are. In those trees down there. So here we go. Here's some trains right there. See the trains? There it is. There they are. There they are. So, not a very good view, but that's where it is. There are cars coming behind me, so I'm going to pull over. And right here, you can see the big area here where they house some of the trains. There's a big one there. They also have a small train. You can see the tracks right there. It's a train ride for kids. They'll go around this place. And then over there, they've got, let me zoom in a little bit. They've got a museum with some old cars to look at, train cars. There's also a gift shop. They wouldn't let me take Muffin inside there. So at that point, I decided, well, I'll see what I can do about walking around it. But they are beautiful trains. These are 100-year-old trains. They are incredible. They are incredible. On the other side is the freeway. This was an old park here. Now, I don't know if this is open or not. However, this is a railroad museum, and as of COVID, it closed down. But I haven't seen it open after. It might be, but if they're open, they're probably just open on weekends. And so you can kind of see a little bit of that in there. A little bit more train memorabilia, and there's a little train ride in there. It's like a smaller version, a more of a kid-friendly version of the other thing, of where I just was. Where I just was. So anyway, this road cruises around Griffith Park. Griffith Park is a very big place. It's like Los Angeles's, LA's public park. And I would compare it to, well, I'm trying to think of the word in Central Park. Is that what it is? Central Park in New York? Anyway, now I've never been there, and I'm sure that's much bigger. But this one has mountains in the middle of it. And you can drive around. Now, this is also the location where Walt Disney tells a story of his kids on the merry-go-round, going around and having a good time. And he was wondering and thinking about, wouldn't it be great to have a place where both the kids and the parents could have fun together. And so if that merry-go-round is here, I might just check that out. This is the LA Zoo. Right in there, LA Zoo. And it's a nice zoo. Not a huge zoo, but it is a zoo nonetheless. And that's also the location, if you ever heard of a show called Three's Company, back in the 70s, they did an intro to their show at the LA Zoo, and that's where it was, right in there. Right in there. I'm gonna go to the other side here. This is the Gene Autry Museum. I don't know how good you can see it because Muffin's got her head out the window. But there it is, Gene Autry Museum. It's a fine museum. If you like movie memorabilia, Western memorabilia, it's here. And it's really nice. There's a huge part with just old Westerns, part of it. There it is. Where it talks just about old Hollywood and Westerns and stuff. It's just really great. It's a nice visit. How you doing? It's a nice visit. And then they'll have specialty things like that signs over there where they'll bring in other exhibits for a time, like a lot of museums do. But did I mention the Griffith Observatory is here? This area was originally owned by Griffith. Oh, before I do that, speaking of Griffith Observatory, see that white building right there? Oh, I'll let a car go by. When they were rebuilding or refreshing the observatory, that was closed, and that white building is where they had the temporary observatory. And you can go in there and see some exhibits. It wasn't a whole lot, but they had like even a planetarium. It was very little. It fit about half a dozen people. Maybe a dozen, but it was cool. And here's a golf course. Excuse me. There's a golf course all through here. And there's part of it. Also at Christmas, this area, this road right here, they decorate with big Christmas displays. And they'll even have buses where you can get on a bus and they'll drive you down this road here to see the Christmas decorations. And or you can walk. More golf course. Here's a park. You can go and have picnic and parties and such. And up at this hill up here should be that merry-go-round. So now I just need to find a place to park and see about seeing it. So it should be up there. It's like on the top, way back in the back. There's also quite a bit of horse trails around here, and yes, you can rent horses or horse rides here. And there's a lot of trails. Okay, here we are, out of the car. We got a spot. This is the park here. There's a bunch of tennis courts over there. That's actually new. That is actually relatively new. And there's a little road here. It goes right up there, and I believe that's where the Ferris wheel or the merry-go-round is. There's Muffin. She's got a pretty good smell there, but we're gonna keep going and see what's over here. Okay, well, I'm here actually early in the day, and there's not a lot of people here, but on weekends it gets really crowded. I mean, it gets packed. This park has got a lot of people here. They love to show up here. And why not? It's a great place. It's beautiful. People just camp out on, well, they'll find a spot in the grass there and they'll have their picnic or their party or whatever. Oh, Mama's got an eye on a squirrel. I don't think she'd know what to do with one if she got it. Yeah, she's a squirrel up that tree. Okay, come on, Muffin. Well, there it is. There it is. It's behind that tree. But that's the merry-go-round. We're going to get closer and to it and take a closer look. And there it is. There it is. That's the one. Walt Disney himself was here riding that merry-go-round. Well, his kids were, because here he says that he got the idea that there should be a place where kids and parents could have fun together. I'm looking at that sign up there, see if it has any reference to Walt. It doesn't. It just talks about photography, amateur photography welcome. So that's pretty neat. We're going to go around this way. Ooh, there's a spider right there. We're going to go back around this way and to get a view on the other side. So there it is. There it is some more. And that's closed, obviously, but the doors are closed, so you can't see the actual merry-go-round, but you can see the building that it's housed in. And there's other fence around it as well, so that probably, yeah, I'm sure that was not here when Walt was here, you know, but because it's, you know, it's a well-known story. It's a story that's told often. There's probably a lot of visitors trying to get to it and such. However, I don't know if it's still working. I don't know if it actually opens. It might. It might. Maybe on weekends. But you can see over here on the other side, all its green grass. Just beautiful. There's nothing. Go a little closer. There's some old pictures here. See what it looks like. Now I can't really tell what it is from here, but when I zoom in, I might be able to tell. Oh, Muffin's pulling on my hand, which has the camera. Okay, switching hands. So when I get looking at it on editing, I can see what that is. I don't think it has any mention of Walt Disney. But anyway, so anyway, this is it. I'm headed to the main road. Well, the main road on the south side of Griffith Park. And that'll take us to the main road that goes up to the observatory. That's right. And there's the main road. And you can see the sign that we're driving behind, Griffith Park. So this is the main entrance. The entrance by the train is a very minor entrance. It's not very traveled. It's actually, people will use it to go to Universal City and Studios, Universal Studios. Okay, here it is, and it's a sign says Observatory Greek Theater. So this is it. This is on Hillhurst. You'd think it would be on the road that would be Griffith Park Boulevard, but it's not. Now up here also, that's why it says Greek Theater, because the Greek Theater is up here. And it's a very popular theater. A lot of great acts they have there, a lot of great bands and such. Very similar to a Hollywood Bowl, but it's a bit smaller. And this is a big residential area. And this residential area leads up to the observatory. I know last time I was up here, the parking was horrible, because it used to be able to park on both sides of the street and walk up to the observatory, and it was packed. And then they just arbitrarily just closed off one of the sides of the street, so only half the cars coming up there could park. And it's already packed. That didn't make much sense to me. Up here to the left is the Greek Theater. Try to get a good shot of it here. There it is. there, and then here it is here. It's an amphitheater, like I said, similar to the Hollywood Bowl, but smaller. Now here's some school buses coming down the road. So let's see, I'm sure there were some field trips of kids. Oh, they're empty, so they dropped all the kids off. All right, so there's probably a bunch of kids up there, which is fine. That's a great place for kids to go and learn about this stuff. You know, observatory stuff like stars and planets. And they have a great theater up there. I think they have a couple of them what do they call it? I said it earlier at the temporary place. But where you sit on a big dome and they show stars up the top and show you constellations and things and how it works. And there's the tunnel. Right on. Okay. Now I'm hoping, because we're right here, now I'm hoping I can go up and park. Look at that. Look at that. I'm in. I'm in. Okay, so up this road is the observatory, and you can park. Oh, you know what they do now? They make you pay for parking. They got those parking machines there. Now over there you can see LA, which all the way to the ocean. Well, I'm in. It cost me $10 for 1 hour. It used to be free, but I guess that's changed. But I'm in. Here I am. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some of the scenery up here. Over there, of course, is the observatory. And you can see where it's built on top of this hill that overlooks Los Angeles. There's Los Angeles over there. And then you can see the part of the city this direction. There's a golf course down there. And then there's more road down there. And I'm up here. This is where I'm parking, where I parked. This is area. And then straight ahead, there's the Hollywood sign. There it is, the Hollywood sign. Get a pretty good view. I'll walk over there in a minute to get another big, nice view. Now this looks like a great place to view. There's a couple of dogs over there. I want to stay away from them because Muffin doesn't get along with other dogs. So we're going to walk a little further on so Muffin's not so entertained by those other dogs. And here we go over here. So this is a very nice area. Very nice area for pictures and viewing. And there's the city. There's the city. And the ocean's over there. Beautiful. Might be a lot of wind noise right now. And then again, there's the Hollywood sign. All these people taking pictures of the Hollywood sign. See where there's a trail down there. There are a few trails down here. And that road right there goes down along the other side where there's another entrance to the park. Okay, I'm walking up here. There's a big crowd over there doing something. I'm gonna walk over here, see some more views. Here's a tribute to James Dean. Yeah, it looks just like him. Down those stairs is a restaurant. And it goes down to the lower levels of the observatory. And here's some more views. See, I'll look down here. Oh, a lot of people over there doing something. Probably some sort of tour. Okay, here's where we just came from. That's pretty neat. You can go up the steps there, up to the top. Get those views from there.
This is also part of our instrument. This is our monolith inspired by a great work of science fiction.
Well, they're doing a tour. And we're seeing more views. That's downtown LA, in case you're wondering. Over there is Westwood and Century City. And beyond that is the Actually, over there, probably can't see it too well. That's those are ships on the ocean, cargo ships. And then here we are with the observatory. Here's another view. You can see the trail right there. You can hike on. There's another one over there. Some more of the observatory, the domes. These people here, they're waiting for a show. So we'd go inside, but they don't allow dogs. More great views. Okay, we're up top. That's the line. That's the line going into the show. So we're at the top here on the roof, basically. That thing right there is a tribute to the early scientists and astronomy people. Almost said astrologists, but it's not. That's not the right word. But the early scientists, you know who I'm talking about. If you don't, well, you can look it up. But that's what that's for. Okay? There's a telescope in there. There's more city. And that thing right there is a scope for that, like a submarine scope. People inside the building are looking through that thing. You know, like on a submarine. Like on a submarine. So there's a little closer look. And sometimes you'd see it move. People looking through it. But that's basically a mirror in there. And someone downstairs can look through it and see basically this. There's the Hollywood sign again. So that's pretty neat. I'm gonna look in there. So there it is. There's a telescope. Okay, one more thing I'm going to do before we take off. We depart the Griffith Observatory. So we're going to walk through this part. This is like the outer edge. Pretty nice. So here you can see just about everything. It's like a 180-degree view of the city. Well, there you have it, Griffith Park and the Griffith Observatory. And we also saw the merry-go-round that Walt Disney had a pretty good idea. Well, this was a lot of fun. Sure appreciate you watching. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at the next one. Until then, see you later. Keep on traveling. keep on road tripping. Keep on exploring. All right, till next time.
If you liked the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe. And please take a look at the description below for a travel book and other resources that may help you on your next trip. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.